please. Examples just for decoration. Yeah, just to make the room look good.
Steve, has Steph been ruled out tonight?
Yes, Steph will not play tonight.
I assume Jordan's starting at the point. Is JTA going to start in Looney's place?
No, we'll start Smiley. And yes, Jordan will start.
How long might Loon's absence be?
We don't know at this point. So I'm not even going to speculate because who knows? Just very disappointed for him. He played so well last night, and obviously, it's a big game for us, and we need him. So it's a big blow. Should also mention, just walking around, it's around town and through the arena. It's a reminder of how badly I feel for James. Our one trip to Memphis, and he has obviously a lot of history here and people to see, and it's just devastating for James for a number of reasons, but especially because this is kind of where he's from, or at least where he's been the last couple of years, and feel bad for him.
Why did you decide on Smailagic, and what do you want to see from him?
Well, the matchup is obviously really difficult with Valanciunas and his size, and we don't want to have to play Draymond on him the entire game. We'd like to be able to match some of that size with Smiley, and it's a good challenge for him. And he's worked really hard, so let's give him an opportunity.
What kind of circumstances is this for Smiley? This season he's played in 2 NBA games and they totaled about 5 minutes. I mean, I understand circumstances dictate this, but is this going to be a challenge for him?
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. It's a difficult matchup. Valanciunas is tough on everybody. But, this is the NBA, and Smiley's in his second year. He got some action last year, and he's dying to play. So, let's give him his opportunity, and this will be good for him. And we're actually very confident that he can come out and help us get off to a good start. And, we'll see what he can do, but we're excited to watch.
Steve, what aspect of Looney's game are you most concerned about not having tonight?
Just his defense. He was such a good presence in the paint last night, and obviously scored as well. But the biggest thing is his intelligence, his defensive awareness, helping others, being in the right spot all the time, verticality, all those things we will miss.
Steve, what are you hoping to see that your team carry over from last night?
Well, we had, I think, 368 passes last night, which is, if not a season high, it's got to be up there. Ball was really moving. Beautiful to watch. Watching the film was just as fun as watching the game itself. Just confirming how hard the guys played, how well they played together. The defense connecting to the offense and vice versa. But it was really an excellent drive and kick game, and I'd like to see that again.
Coach, with regards to Steph, is it just a matter of getting him a couple extra days of rest?
Hopefully, Chris. It's we'll just see. I mean, he hasn't done anything since the injury. He's just been resting, and so it's going to be a matter of rest for sure, but also pain tolerance and strength, and so our training staff's all over it. So when he's ready, he'll be back.
Doing well. You guys played very well perimeter defense, not letting Miami get downhill 2 games ago.
What do you need to do different to not let Golden State get downhill to start this game?
Yeah, better, urgency at the point of attack. I thought they really hurt us in one-on-one situations, pick and rolls, no matter what coverage we threw out there. And then their off-ball screens, I thought they were cutting with such force. I mean, give the Warriors a lot of credit. I think they're number one in the league in assists. They have a lot of guys that can cut and move without the ball. And then when you're kind of putting rotations and then you're putting into a one-on-one situation, you got to be dialed in. So they move so well without the ball. You just got to be on point with keeping guys in front of you. We definitely didn't do a good job of that last night. It's going to be a big focus, hopefully, for us tonight.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, Coach, on a similar note, this is the team's fourth game in a row going up against the top 6 rated defense. When you're coming up against such a tough stretch with your opponent's defensive abilities, how do you make sure the team stays in a rhythm on the offensive side of things?
Yeah, we try to keep, our overall offensive game plan pretty simple. Whether it's, as you said, top defenses in the league or not, no matter what the coverages are, we try to just continue to emphasize, the pace we got to play with, how we're spacing the floor is really big for us. Transition, of course, we got to get back to getting more fast break points. But then in the half court, how we're just moving, the ball around. It's not just with a pass, it's with a dribble. It's how guys are moving off the ball. You can create disruption no matter what the defense is in. So that's what we thrive on, is creating advantages, whether that's in our drive game or our pick and roll game. You can get that, versus a lot of different, coverages. If it's not the roll game, just the ball movement to swing it side to side and create driving lanes or shot opportunities. These are all things that we drill so that we give our guys a consistent game plan night in, night out. And then when we have a pretty good idea of what the defense is doing and what they're going to try to take away from us, we reemphasize, our kind of counter to that. But all, predicated on what we pretty much try to do on a nightly basis. So tonight, ball movement's going to be really key. They switch a lot. They're aggressive in a lot of situations. We got to be ready to drive it, be ready to shoot it. But the biggest thing is making that simple play early against our aggressive defense.
Evan.
And 2 from me, Taylor. 1, you mentioned yesterday, obviously, defensive intensity has to be up. What did you kind of emphasize maybe coming off watching film, and any changes in the lineup besides Justice being healthy?
Yeah, no changes to the lineup. And then, we definitely focus on a number of things. I think I mentioned a moment ago, I think our one-on-one defense, didn't matter what coverage we were in or when the ball was moving around, we got to be better in our one-on-one. Our rotations have to be a little bit earlier. Starting there, the pick and roll game, how we're impacting the ball a little bit more. A lot of their shooters came off pretty comfortable. Obviously, Wiggins had a heck of a game. Poole had a heck of a game. And then their off-ball screens. So even though those two guys had really good games, I thought they beat us a lot of variety of ways with a lot of different guys in a lot of different areas. So try to just kind of focus on, 3 to 4 main things defensively. Try to clean that up. I think the fourth one was, the second chance points. We got to clean up a lot of the rebounds. They made us pay on those situations. So if we can get better in those 4 areas, and then, offensively play with pace and make sure we're making quick decisions with the ball, we'll give ourselves a better chance than we did last night.
Thanks, Coach.
Great. Thank you, everybody.